horizontally launched projectile arcs out and hit the ground below. The vertical displacement and the horizontal displacement are measured. What is the best equation to use to find the time the projectile was in the air? Delta x equal Vx delta t, delta y equal Vy dot delta t plus half G delta t square, Vy equal Vyi plus G dot delta t equal square root of 2 delta y over G. The equation answer is delta t square root 2 delta y over G. In the diagram, which letter represent the vertical displacement delta y? A, B, C, D. The answer is A. A resultant vector is equal to the sum of one vector, equal to the sum of two or more vectors, equal to the difference of one vector. The answer is equal to the sum of two or more vectors. Which of the following are true about the kinetic friction and the static frictions? Kinetic friction force is constant during an object's motion. B. Static friction force does not change with an applied force. C. The coefficient of static friction is greater than the coefficient of kinetic friction. D. The coefficient of static friction is less than the coefficient of kinetic friction. E. Static friction force is in direction of the net applied force. The answer: kinetic friction force is a constant during an object's motion, and C. The coefficient of static friction is greater than coefficient of kinetic friction. A boat moves with the velocity of 15 meters per second north in a river which follows with the velocity of 8 meters per second west. Calculate the boat's resultant velocity with respect to due north. The diagram for the boats are resultants equal square root 8 square plus 15 square equal 17 meters per second, and the direction of due north tan theta equal 8 over 15 equal 0.5333, then theta equal tan minus 0.533 equal 28.1 degree. What is elastic collision? An elastic collision is a collision in which there is no net loss in kinetic energy in the system due to the collision. Does elastic collision conserve momentum? Momentum is conserved in an elastic collision. What is an example of an elastic collision? When you throw a ball on the ground and it bounces back to your hand, there is no net change in the kinetic energy, and hence it is an elastic collision. What is the difference between elastic and inelastic collision? Unlike the elastic collision, while the kinetic energy is conserved, the kinetic energy in an elastic collision is not conserved. In an inelastic collision, the kinetic energy between the colliding bodies is different at the beginning and at the end of the collision. What are the applications of the elastic collision. The airbags in automobiles increase the collapse time and minimize the effect of force on object during a collision. Students measured the length of the wooden bar, which is found to be 15.2 centimeter, while the actual value is 15 centimeter. Accordingly, the absolute error equal 15 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 0.2 centimeter, 0.04 centimeter. The answer is 0.2 centimeter. The relative error is 15%, 10%, 2%, 0.4%. The answer is 0.4%. If x equal 1 plus minus 0.01 kilogram and y equal 15 plus minus 1 gram, then x plus y equals a 1050 plus minus 0.001, 1.05 plus minus 1.01 kilogram, 15.1 minus plus 1.01 gram, and 1.05 plus minus 0.011. You can see the kilogram and gram. You must change 15 plus minus 1 to the gram. Then after that you can find the answer. Now the answer is 1.055 plus minus 0.001 kilogram. And you can see this is the details of answer. 15 plus minus 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3, because this gram we must change into kilogram, and this 10 minus 3 you can multiply by 15 and 1, and you can see this detail. At the last you can find the answer x plus y equal 1.05 plus minus 0.011 kilogram. The first you must change gram into kilogram. After that you can take the answer. The Vernier caliper was used to measure the diameter of a metallic ball as shown in the opposite figure. Find from the opposite figure A, the measured value by using this tool, B, the absolute error and the relative error in this measurement if the actual value of the diameter is 2.53 centimeter. C, express the result of measurement. We can answer now A. A, you can take the reading from this tool. You can see the reading from 0 to 0 equal 2.5 centimeter, and then you can see what is the best alignment between upper scale and lower scale. In this case is 4, and the least reading for each line is 0.01. Then x equal 4 plus 4 multiplied by 0.01 equal 0.04 centimeter. After that you can add the x on the upper and x on the lower equal L equal x plus x equal 2.5 plus 0.04. This gives you this diameter equal 2.54 centimeter. B, the absolute error and the relative error in this measurement if the actual value of the diameter is 2.53. You can use this way. Absolute value delta equal L naught minus L, and now you can give you the L naught 2.53, and you are get the L 2.54. That means absolute value equal 0.01 centimeter. Also you ask for the relative error. Relative error equal absolute value over L naught or delta L over L naught. Now you can see 0.01 over 2.53. This gives you the relative error equal 0.4 percentage. C. Express the result of measurement. This is a way to express L equal L naught plus minus delta L equal 2.53 plus minus 0.01 centimeter. The roller coaster is a perfect example of which type or types of energy: kinetic energy, potential energy, both. The answer is both. At the top of the loop, there is more of this type of energy: potential energy or kinetic energy. The answer is potential energy. Which has more momentum? A car stopped at a red light or bike moving at 15 mph? A car, bike, they are equal, cannot determine using the information provided. The answer is bike. Which object is listed below has the greatest momentum? Momentum equal mass multiplied by velocity. A 0.05 kilogram object rolling at 0.2 meter per second. B 0.15 kilogram object rolling at 2 meter per second. C 0.15 kilogram object rolling at 1 meter per second. D 0.4 kilogram object rolling at 2 meter per second. You can take this greatest momentum, the 0.4 kilogram object rolling at 2 meter per second. What is the y component of the gravitational force from this diagram? A. mg cosine theta, B. mg sine theta, C. mg tan theta, D. mg E0. The answer is mg cosine theta.